My name's Ron Linger. I'm with the Akron Public Schools Athletic Department with Mr. Vasilati, our coordinator of athletics, and our secretary, Sherry Basinger. We, as always, want to thank Pat Shipe and the AEA for this wonderful affair they do every year for us. It's been an excellent endeavor for all of us. We're very pleased that all of you are here to join us. We also like to thank some of our media folks here today. Mr. Ulrich from the Beacon Journal is here. And it's not Peter today, but Ryan from our TV station is here to help video everything today. And this will then be played on the Akron Public School website later on for everybody's viewing pleasure. So without further ado, I want to turn things over to Mr. Vasilati, who has a couple words, and then we'll get started with the food.
Thank you, Mr. Linger. I'll be very quick here. Just echo his thank yous, especially to AEA, Pat Shipe and her crew, Mike Land. They do an awesome job hosting us. So, and a big thank you to you for being here, for participating in baseball or softball, coaches, for your time and hard work and dealing with the Ohio weather in the spring, like on a day like today. It's a good day for a luncheon. But welcome. We hope you enjoy it. We do have some words from our AEA president, Ms. Pat Shipe. To begin.
So quiet in here. It's a fun day.
They're ready to eat.
That's right. So again, welcome. We always look forward to Media Day for all the sports. I appreciate you being here, all the coaches, the athletes, the media being here. I do want to recognize, this just appears, and it's because of Michael Householder and Michael Ann Adams and Christina Pinkerton. They do a wonderful job of setting this up for all of you, so thank you very much. We appreciate it. I just wanted to say a few words because if you've all noticed, while Akron Public Schools and the Akron community have been traveling down a little bit of a bumpy road in the last year, regarding many issues, I think sometimes we forget to highlight all of the wonderful things that are happening in our schools, and certainly all the wonderful young leaders in the schools, both athletes and student leaders. And I don't want any of you to forget that. You are examples for your peers in the schools. I just wanted to call out a few things. First of all, Booked boys basketball team. That's amazing. It's amazing, and I think that it shines a wonderful light on Akron Public Schools. Firestone, their cheerleaders, Firestone cheerleaders, placed 4th in the Ohio Athletic Schools competition. Firestone, yeah, absolutely. Firestone Choir was rated superior in the Ohio Music Association District 6 competition. Garfield Junior ROTC placed 1st in the academic challenge at the drill meet, and that's outstanding. Academics is always walks hand in hand with athletics. North Wrestlers are shining a light in a positive way on Akron. They had an outstanding sectional tournament. East just had completed a spring sports workshop, and the boys basketball team at East was in the district finals. So I think that's wonderful, and certainly Ellett, the Ellett athletes, again, I'm a teacher at heart, I'm an educator at heart, and Ellett athletes, particularly some of the same athletes that are sitting around that table today, are pushing their GPAs up towards 4.0s, and I think that you should be commended for that. That's outstanding. Again, you set examples in your schools. People look at you and say, that's Akron Public Schools, and we really need to shine a light on a lot of the positive things that have been going on. Welcome. I could go on for hours and hours. People know that I can talk for too long, and I see a lot of hungry faces out there. So if you want to start the athletes eating, have a wonderful day, and I wish best of luck to each and every one of you in your seasons, your upcoming seasons. Thank you.
So again, we would like to welcome everyone. On a personal note, too, among my thank yous, I'd like to thank Mr. Ron Linger and Sherry Basinger. I don't know where Sherry went. Maybe there she is in the back. For all their help in the downtown athletic office and putting up with me. We are ready for our program. So as I mentioned before, each head coach will come up and speak about the season coming up and introduce the two players. Players, you don't have to speak unless you really want to, or your coach really wants you to. But you don't have to. So again, we'll go with our softball teams first, starting with Buchtel and Coach White. It's your turn.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Coach White, Felicia White. I have been coaching with Buchtel for 8 years now. Today, I have with me two seniors. Brianna Banks, she is our second baseman and one of our pitchers. And then I also have Janasia Brunson, and this is our shortstop. I'm really looking forward to our season this year. Our whole team is basically all seniors. These girls have played since the 7th grade. They have shown a lot of improvement, so I'm really excited to see what they bring to the field. We only have one junior, one sophomore, and one freshman. So it's a total, 8 seniors total. So they're both going to say something quickly.
Hi, I would just like to say I am very excited about our season. It's my senior year. It's a little sad, but I feel like we're going to go all the way. We're going to do good this year. Yeah. Go ahead.
You got to excuse her voice because she was at the game on TV screaming for our state champs. I'm sitting at home watching somebody jumping up and down on the screen, so go ahead.
I'm Brianna. It's my senior year, so I'm kind of sad, but I feel like we're going to go all out this year. And I have faith in every last one of us because we all got special talent to the team.
Thank you.
Thank you, Buchtel. Next from East, Coach Kuhn and her players.
One on each side. Don't you see how that worked? All right, I am Brittany Kuhn. This is my 3rd year coaching. We're excited for the season. We have worked to develop our middle school program. So this year our team is made up of 7 freshmen, 3 seniors, and a couple sophomores. So we are a young team, but we are looking forward to a good season. This is Rosalind Ledbetter. She's our captain and our starting pitcher. Nikki Furman, this is her 2nd year. Well, Rosalind, this is your 6th year playing? 5th. And then Nikki Furman, this is her 2nd year playing. She started last year just like, hey, I want to play softball. And she is great, and she is our senior. So, want to say something?
We're excited this year to get started with our freshmen. We've seen like a lot of improvement with them overall. Last year we had a pretty decent season, but losing most of our upperclassmen has been hard. This year we're really just going into like showing our best effort and putting our best foot forward and just making the best out of the season that we can. So.
Thank you, East. Next we have our trio from Ellett, led by longtime coach Schumann. Come on, Coach.
First of all, thank you to the AEA, our APS staff. You got our backs all the time, and we do appreciate it. I brought with me today 2 of our seniors. Not only are they nice young ladies, but they're also good students in the classroom, and they play well on the softball field. To my left and your right, we have Stephanie Eisman. She's one of our pitchers and plays third, second, short, no matter wherever we want her. And on my right is Kirsten Stefanoff, who's our shortstop. But both outstanding young ladies, and they represent our school very well. Capsulization of our team. We lost 2 starters, so we're returning 7 starters back from our team. We have a strong group of sophomores, of 10 strong. So we're excited about the talent of our team. But as we all know, that talent only takes you so far, and in our sport, the team unity is so important. And that excites us more than anything else, that we've got a bunch of girls that seem to like one another, and they care about their teammates. And that's half the battle, and it makes the game more fun for us and more fun for them. We accept the challenges that are for us. We put our schedule make it as tough as we possibly can, and hopefully our girls will respond to it, and we're looking forward to those challenges. And we wish everybody good luck and good health, and hope we have a great season. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellett. Moving along, next in the alphabet will be Firestone, led by Coach Williams.
My kids are just loving being up here. They're like, I can't wait to get up there, Coach. You're like, what? My name is Joe Williams. I've coached for 35 plus years probably. I've coached for a long time. I love this game. I'm excited to get a chance to get outside and play. We had a real fun season last year. From that season, we lost 5, 6 kids from that team. We were senior loaded. I inherited them. But I'm very proud of our kids this year. They're working really hard to be the best that they can be. And as a coach, that's all you can ever ask for. Our season's going to go as much as successful as we're going to be is how much they do things together, how they work together, how they battle through adversity. We've already dealt with some injuries and stuff that we've had to do. I have Marissa here and I have Allie here. We have another senior, Katie, who is also with our program. And Ashley Augusty, who will not be able to do her senior season this year because she's already had a hip surgery, but she will be our manager. So she'll look like a kid, but as a kid, having surgery like that, that's a major surgery for a kid. But we're excited for what's coming up. I am proud of how hard our kids work. That's all I can say. I can't tell you how we're going to be. I just tell you we're going to work hard. And luckily, I have great kids here that help our team get better. Okay, probably half our team is freshmen, so that's kind of where we're at. Would either of you like to talk?
Yes.
Good, Allie.
Yeah, just like Coach Hill said, we lost a lot of our seniors last year, but I'm really looking forward to rebuilding the team and getting to know all of the new freshmen and new senior or sophomores that weren't on varsity last year but are now. I don't know, we've already gotten super close, but I'm excited to go forward in the season with them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're super excited about the season, but I think one of the things we're most excited about is just learning and growing as a team. We have a lot of new people, and it's been fun playing with them, but also just getting to know them as people.
Yeah, you'll know that if you have a lot of freshmen on your team, you have to relearn everything, including how to get from the field to the school, and not everybody can pile in one car. And so we're learning things that, making sure everybody has batting helmets on. So, we have a lot of things that you take for granted, but when you have young kids, you take nothing for granted. But anyway, we're excited to get started, and hopefully the weather will hold off. But thank you very much for this. The food was awesome. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Firestone. Words of wisdom, ladies, too. Thank you very much. Very nice. From Garfield, Coach O'Donnell is back, although not here today. She teaches in Ravenna, so she's off doing her teaching thing. But filling in for her, ironically, is a tennis coach, boys tennis coach these days at North. So I'm not sure how that all aligned, really. other than they teach in the same school, maybe that had something to do with it. Or I guess she's in Ravenna and you're in Garfield. I don't know how it came about. But Coach Batley is here with the Garfield softball girls. So, Coach, it's your turn.
Hi there. My name is Brian Batley. I teach at Garfield High School. Unfortunately, Coach O'Donnell doesn't teach in the district anymore. And I wanted to make sure these young ladies were well represented today. So with me today, I have Nevaeh Cox and Nia Thornton, both seniors on this year's team. Wonderful young ladies. Nevaeh is going to Kent State on a full academic scholarship. Is that right? And Nia here will be attending Tri-C. So these young ladies not only stand out on the field, but they also stand out in the classroom. This year's squad at Garfield is composed of 17 underclassmen. So these two young ladies are part of 3 seniors that Coach O'Donnell's really hoping will provide some stability and help with the young ones as best they can. Starting pitcher and starting catcher. Like I said, coming off of a 5-10 season, Coach O'Donnell is very optimistic that if these kids put in the work like they have been, weather permitting, I'm sure everybody's running into that, but that they will have a very positive season. And she looks forward to the growth of the program as a whole. And it's wonderful from coaching a different sport to talk to other coaches here and find out that the numbers in Akron Public Schools are thriving, especially for programs that didn't have a lot of numbers before. She's sitting at 24 players this season, so that's a tremendous improvement. And with 17 underclassmen and everybody coming up here, Firestone and a couple other schools talking about the youth coming up, very exciting to see what softball has in store for Akron. So, ladies, do you have anything you'd like to say? No, they're very shy. All right, thank you.
We appreciate you filling in, pinch hitting, I guess, if you will, Coach Batley. Congratulations, ladies, on your future plans as well. Thank you. Last we have the North Vikings, led not by the head softball coach, but another pinch hitter, Coach Emily Johnson, who literally coaches almost everything at North, I think, including some weight room supervision and instruction. So Coach Johnson's filling in for Coach Freiberger, who's working today.
I'm Coach Emily Johnson. I have with me Layla. She's a sophomore. She is going to be our starting catcher this year. This year we are really looking forward to the numbers we have out, because in the past, since COVID, we've really struggled with numbers and getting a team put together. This year we have 20 girls out, so we're really excited about that. They're very inexperienced, but work hard every day. We love their dedication. I only have one here today with me because the other 17 all attend Akron Early College, so we couldn't get them out. But we have a great team GPA, so that's always a plus. You have anything to say, Layla? No? We also are a very shy team, but these girls never seem to be quiet around each other, but they seem to be real quiet in front of people. Thank you.
Wow, I didn't realize there were that many at Akron Early College. Amazing. And they're earning college credit as we speak. Thank you. A couple more softball notes before we get to baseball. It occurred to me that as Coach Schumann and Coach Williams came up, combined, they have well over 1,000 wins, I'm sure. I mean, I don't even know what the numbers are, but we're blessed to have such experience and Hall of Fame coaches with us here in the city, and we wish good luck to all our softball teams. And it's great to see so many players out for softball, and look forward to seeing in action this season. We'll move on to baseball now. So in alphabetical order, of course, we'll begin with Buchtel and the Griffins and Coach Danzy. It's your turn with your 2 players. Come on up.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for having us here today. My name is Joe Danzy. I'm a second-year coach at Bookville High School. Very excited about the season. It's good to at least kind of feel like spring outside again. Not quite today, but we're really excited about our upcoming season. I think we've got 7 returning baseball players. For our outlook, we're really hoping to ride the momentum that Coach Dent and Coach Williams have really started with football and basketball respectively. We're hoping some of that energy carries over in terms of momentum and the winning cultures that those coaches are establishing. But we are relatively young, although we have a lot of returning players. Dier here is our only returning senior. Dier is going to catch for us a lot this season. He'll be a pitcher and outfielder. And we also have Demetrion Duval, who's a junior and a 3-sport athlete. For us, he's a catcher, pitcher, shortstop. He'll do a little bit of everything for us on the baseball field. But he, in addition to being a great baseball player, he's also an all-state kicker and punter, a all-city wrestler, I believe, National Honor Society. So he's getting it done all the way around. As is Dier, a great young man and also a great leader on our team. So we're looking forward to the season, and good luck to everyone this year. We'll hopefully get outside soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach Danzy. Also, a quick thank you to you and your guys and all Bookville Spring Sports for being at our workshop yesterday. And thank you to East. Last week we had a similar workshop at East, and East Spring Sports turned out in high numbers, and hope that helps you guys, gives you some momentum going into the season. Next, let's see, alphabetically, where are we? East, right? Coach Rusnick and the East Dragons, it's your turn.
Chuck Rusnick. This is my 13th year at East, 15th overall. I started at North. We had 2 years ago. We were playing on Monday. The first game was obviously a city game on a Monday. We did not get our 9th and 10th guy until the Thursday before the Monday game. This year we had 22 guys try out for the team. So I don't know if that's like a resurgence or anything like that, but it was great to see. Again, you know, we have to teach guys how to play baseball on the varsity level. Justin Cox, who is a senior captain, he played a couple of years ago, but as you guys might know, he's a quarterback of our football team, and he's going to Wayne State to play football. So we begged him last year to come out, and this year, you know, he did. So he's really our only guy with experience. I have Adrian Lazama. He's a sophomore. He played last year, but that was his first year playing. So we're just trying to, you know, get everybody together. We got a great group of guys. Everybody gets along really well. So we're just trying to, you know, keep things going and trying to have fun and do the best we can. Adrian and Justin want to say something too, so go ahead, guys.
Well, blessed to be out here, guys. We're just looking forward to have a nice season and compete.
You know, back on what Coach said, you know, here at East, you know, we've been working with a lot of freshmen, but we've been coming together at practice as a team, and I feel like we've been coming a great way together as a team, and I just want to have a great season. So, yeah, that's all I got to say.
Thanks.
It's good to hear the voices of the student athletes. We appreciate you saying a few words today, those who are willing to speak. Next, we'll hear from Ellett and longtime head coach Sarver And his two, it's a battery here today, I believe, a pitcher and a catcher. Is that right, Coach? All right. Come on up, fellas.
Thank you very much. You heard Pat Shipe talk earlier, our AEA president, and the idea that being in this building is very important simply because of this year, how she and her crew were able to avoid the strike and do all that we could. Back in 1989, I was part of a teaching in Akron schools, and we went on strike 2 weeks after the break, Christmas break, and it was bad for a lot of reasons. It was cold to stand outside with a picket in your hand, but it was also difficult, and you didn't know when you were going back. So to avert that, it was just a tremendous situation for Akron schools. And Akron is sort of on the radar this week because of two teams being state champs, and very proud of Buchtel. One time I got to teach and coach at Buchtel, so it's just a tribute to that. Today I brought two really fun guys and good ball players, Cameron Allen, Levi Lehman, and as Mr. Vassilotti said, one's a pitcher, one's a catcher. Battery, can you tell which one is which? Mm-hmm. Pitcher or catcher? Catcher. Pitcher or catcher? Pitcher. You guys got it right, okay. Does size have anything to do with that? I don't know. All right. Well, I had one guy play professional. I had one guy play in the major leagues for me, and I'll tell you what, he was a lot closer to Levi's size than he was Cameron. 5'9", 5'8", and sometimes size doesn't have anything a whole lot to do with it. It has desire and hard work, and that's what these two guys have. They have tremendous goals. They have tremendous abilities. Cameron, not only a baseball player, but a district wrestler this year. Tremendous thing. Levi is a true leader in every sense of the word as a catcher and a ball player, and it's fun to have these guys with us. Fellas, want to say something? Right here.
One of the main things I'm excited about this season is playing with the friends I've been playing with since Coach Pitch, and playing with new friends I made from my freshman to senior year now.
Come on. Cam's a soft-spoken. He speaks softly and carry a big bat. That's how he's matches. Hey, but thank you very much. It's hopefully, as Chuck said, and everybody, hopefully we get good weather and go from there and from now on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ellett. And we'll hear from Firestone next. Head coach Jeff Sloan can't be here today, but Coach Snow is filling in for him. So it's your turn, Coach. Thanks for being here.
I see that a lot of you guys are veterans and had notes, so I didn't know we were supposed to take notes and have them for us, so I'm just going to shoot from the hip. Coach Jay Snow, I'm the head coach of the junior varsity team at Firestone. I've been doing it for 5 years, and I'm pretty excited to be back because I'm also an alumni at Firestone High School as well. So I just love coming out and seeing the City Series, and this was my favorite part of playing baseball at Firestone, was playing against the City Series because, you know, as Mr. Lehman said over there, you get to play against a lot of friends you've been playing against for a long time and playing with. So I'm pretty excited to be back. To my left is Lucas Cody. He's a pitcher. I guess there's a height thing going on with pitchers. And this is our utility player, John Grass. He plays center field, shortstop, pitcher. What else do you play? Second base? Yeah. Coach the team as well. So, yeah, we're pretty excited about this season. We've got 4 returning seniors, and the team is pretty just fluid. From JV, freshman team to varsity, pretty much everybody's going to get varsity time. So we're excited for that opportunity to develop and play at a high level. You guys want to say anything? I'm all right. Fantastic. Can't get them to be quiet at practice, but they're quiet up here. Thank you, guys.
Coach Snow, you didn't need any notes. You did a fine job. An old pro there. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And we have next, we'll hear from Garfield and Coach Shaheen with the Golden Rams that are here today. Maybe only one. Coach?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Mike Shaheen. This is I believe this is my 4th or 5th year as Garfield's head coach. Standing to my left, this is Carlos Ramirez. Carlos is a senior this year, and last year was his first year playing. So from last year to this year, he has taken tremendous strides. He's taken over the leadership role on our team. He's basically our captain. He motivates the other guys. He tells them what they need to do and where they need to be. Helps me out a lot. And after high school, Carlos plans on joining the Army, which is really a cool thing, and really proud of him about that. A few other things I want to say. I want to thank the fellow coaches here today, Coach Daisy, Coach Resnick, Coach Sarver. I know Coach Sloan isn't here. All of you guys at one point or the other since I've been coaching have helped me out in some way, shape, or form, whether it's through advice, just normal conversation. Coach Sloan is actually, me and him have worked on fields together before to try to prepare for a game. And without you guys and your flexibility, this, APS baseball would be really hard to get through a whole season. So I want to thank you guys for, going the extra mile to make sure that we get our games in and that we are able to reschedule and, have somewhere to play. As many of you know, 4 out of the 6 teams in this league do struggle to find players. And from experience, it takes a village. It's not just the coach. So I want to extend a special thanks and gratitude to my fellow Garfield teachers and admin. Without them helping me find and recruit players, it would be very hard for me to put together a team. And so I want to make sure I want to thank them and everybody that's a part of Garfield High School, because they not only they show the team support, they show me support, and they go the extra mile to make sure that we have a team. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for that outreach, Coach. Appreciate those words. And Carlos, congratulations. Good luck this season, and thank you for serving after high school graduation. You're welcome. Lastly, we'll hear from North. Coach Halverson's with North now, and he's got 2 Vikings with him.
Hello. Jason Halverson, I'm the new coach at North High School, first year. And I can tell you from 40 years of playing this game, I'd rather be on the field than coaching. So it's a lot easier, I can tell you that. First, I want to introduce 2 members, Trenton Brazil and A.B. Cruz Garcia, 2 of my seniors, and catcher and pitcher and second baseman. Looking forward to hopefully having a really good year, we're hoping. We're going to be a really young team, and our skills run the gamut from these 2 guys to people that have never been on a diamond before. So we're trying to get the experience, get the program built up. There's been a lot of, ever since COVID came back, like a lot of you know, there's been inertia, trying to get that inertia needle moving, trying to get people back involved. So we're trying to do that every day, and they're getting their friends, trying to get people out there. It's a tough thing this year. So it's going to be a learning experience. For not only the coach or the players, obviously, but for me also as a first year. So I'm going to be relying on other coaches and other people helping out. I was hoping Sloan was going to be here because my kids played at Firestone. No, that's okay. You're okay. I'm happy to meet you too. Yeah, they played for Sloan in Lightfoot when he was still there. So, but yeah, helping these kids, helping them become better people, better athletes is what we're here for. So that's what we're hoping to do. The big challenge: recruiting and retaining. Obviously, it's our hope to get a good team, a competitive team on the field, but and that's what everything we're doing is geared toward that. So hopefully we can get our kids out there, but we are having a challenge with kids as well. So hopefully we'll see you out there on the field as soon as possible. So thanks.
Thank you, Coach Halverson. We appreciate you taking the reins there at North for their baseball program. Thank you very much. It occurred to me too, as we heard from the students, especially today, the student athletes, that a common theme, I guess, was they want to have fun, they're building relationships, they're working with each other, and it's really the lasting value of athletics, I think, in high school. Thinking back to my own days, way back when, what I remember most are the relationships, the friendships that still exist today. That you develop the bus rides. Sometimes they're long, and sometimes the bus is late, and maybe it gets lost. But locker room time, and the wins and losses, they'll happen. They have to. But I think those are the types of experiences that really endure. So thank you for bringing those up today, student athletes. We look forward to seeing you in action starting next week with our league schedule. Mother Nature cooperating, we hope. And I did want to note too. I forgot earlier to mention, and I'm sure the softball folks in the room are well aware, but. We're fortunate the city of Akron's putting in turf fields at Firestone Stadium, not only for the main field but the pony field as well. Their goal was to have it done by the end of March. That's most likely not going to happen. Those construction projects tend to get delayed because of weather issues and other delays, but hopefully by the end of our season, certainly by our championship game, and I know they want to have it in place for the state tournament they're hosting there again in early June. But that'll be so exciting, definitely in future years to move forward with 2 turf fields that will be available to us for our city league games and non-league games. If a school wants to schedule non-league games there, you'll be able to do that as well. So we're looking forward to that and the relationship with the city of Akron, and hopefully continue to work on our outdoor facilities. And it's a challenge, I know, for a lot of our schools, most of our schools who don't have fields at their schools. Your baseball field, softball field, maybe both, are not at your school, and you have to travel maybe to a city field to practice and be a home team. So we appreciate those sacrifices you make. And some of you work on your fields yourselves. We appreciate the work you put in them. I know Coach Sarver takes great pride in working on his field. That's why it's in great shape, Coach. Thank you. And a lot of you do that. So we appreciate all you do. Any last words before we dismiss and, get you back to school, back to class? No? Yeah, thanks again to the AEA. Let's hear it for the AEA. Pat, Michael, Ann, Christina, that whole crew. Thank you very much. And on your way out, please take cookies, fruit, vegetables. Load up for the ride back to school. Thanks, everyone. Good luck and health.